Solving inequalities. Suppose you're given the inequality 6x plus 4 is greater than or equal to 34, and you're told to solve and graph the solution set. Solving inequalities is very similar to solving an equation. So we subtract 4 from both sides, and we get 6x is greater than or equal to 30. We divide both sides by 6, and we get x is greater than or equal to 5. To graph the solution set, we draw a number line, and we put 5 somewhere on that number line. And then because it is greater than or equal to, we are going to put a closed circle at 5. So the closed circle means that it is also equal to 5. And then we draw an arrow going to the right, signifying greater than. So it is greater than or equal to 5. Let's look at another example. Here we have negative 3 times 4x plus 7 is greater than negative 21. Our first step is to divide both sides by negative 3. Our negative 3's here cancel, leaving 4x plus 7 on the left side of the inequality and a positive 7 on the right side of the inequality. However, this is the one difference between solving an inequality and an equation. If you must multiply or divide by a negative number while solving an inequality, then the inequality symbol must be switched. For example, the greater than symbol then becomes a less than symbol. The same thing would be true if we had a less than or equal to, and we multiplied or divided by a negative number, it would become a greater than or equal to. However, from here, we solve it as though it were an equation. Subtracting 7 from both sides, we get 4x is less than 0. Divide both sides by 4, and we see that x is less than 0. To graph it, we draw our number line. Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. And this time, however, because it is not equal to, we're just going to leave an open circle. So an open circle says it is not equal to 0, but it is less than 0, drawing our arrow going to the left. Let's look at one more example. Now our first step here, instead of bringing anything from one side to the other, we are going to distribute our 2 to the 3m and our 2 to the 4, and then distribute our 3 to the 1 and the 3m. So 2 times 3m is 6m, plus 2 times 4 is 8, minus 2 is less than or equal to 3 times 1 is 3, plus 3 times 3m is 9m. Next, we'll combine our like terms. So we have 6m plus 8 minus 2 is 6 is less than or equal to 3 plus 9m. Let's get our variable on the left side of the inequality. So let's subtract 9m from both sides of the inequality. And we get negative 3m plus 6 is less than or equal to 3. Subtract 6 from both sides, and we get negative 3m is less than or equal to negative 3. Divide both sides by negative 3, and we get m is, now remember, we divided by a negative number, so we switch our inequality, and we get greater than or equal to negative 3 divided by negative 3 is positive 1. So m is greater than or equal to a positive 1. We draw our number line to graph the solution set. Negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. And again, this is similar to the first problem we did. We have greater than or equal to. So we have a closed circle, and then we draw our arrow to the right. So we say it's greater than, our arrow to the right is greater than, our closed circle is equal to.